1052 candidate has to be called for interview and will be given appointment. Now, my lord, I am giving the chart to my. Yes. Upon such re-evaluation, initially 1463 plus 533 for mismatch of marks 902 for defeat OMR seat. Upon further revision and perusal of records of 902 candidates, 750 candidates were brought within the zone of consideration, and accordingly 1463 minus 750, 713 were ultimately excluded. Such exclusion is not sustainable in law, and consequently the said candidates also be covered in the zone of consideration. Now the direction. As there are in total 14339 vacancies there, cannot be any hindrance toward inclusion of all the candidates called for PT being 14052. So this is the lordship direction. 14052 has to be appointed after counselling. Thereafter, when counselling started, it is not one day's job. Counselling started. And I am giving the figures to your lordship. 14052, we have called for counselling 12,482. So, can you take a note of that? I will file an affidavit. Now, for the time being, can you take a note? 12,482 counselling called for. Out of this, my lord, 9464 either absented, they were opted and recommended. Absent was 3018. Candidate absented himself.
934.
3018. Either don't absented or refused to accept the place he was allotment was given. Am I clear to Lord? So 9464 was counselling made and recommended for appointment. Now rest. Now 1482 is rest. The petitioner before my lord is in the bottom in the list. The list is there. List is there. He will be calling gradually. 1482 is left out. It will be calling gradually. When his terms come, immediately it will come within a week maybe. But he may be recommended. But he is a male geography OBC B Bengali candidate. Bengali medium. Male geography OBC B and Bengali medium. Now, my lord, I have a chart where, my lord, I can show to your lordship that these are the Bengali male vacancies are available. In geography, has to be on that subject. Other subject I cannot accommodate. I mean, that is not even the lordship's intention in the order. I have to accommodate them. And this accommodation, I cannot create. As a School Service Commission chairman, I cannot create those vacancies. Each vacancy. Kindly come to take part this chart.
Have any you mean to say you don't have any male geography OBC B vacancy?
No.
Then why did you tell us?
Yes.
That's, my lord, that is the mistake repeated, probably, subject to correction, my lord. Probably when they started this counselling, they realized that there is no birth. So, and it can be easily solved. But I can submit before it can be easily solved either by review or by directing the state government to convert this post. Can be done.
Before declaration of vacancy in any institution, report is called for from various stakeholders or various sub-institution or sub-board. So before declaring verification of this vacancy, you are very much, it is within your knowledge that the vacancy is there.
Yes, this vacancy is there.
Vacancy can be declared either existing and expected.
Right.
Two types of vacancy. It
page.
has not been stated that it is expected. It is existing.
Kindly come to 93. Okay. That is there.
The quote observed, come to page 39.
Before that, would you lordship please see page 93?
No, please come
to 39.
Page para 39.
39, yes, I am on 39.
Court observed that as there was in total 14,333.
Pause here for a moment.
Yes.
This 14339 is not more than that, it is there. But here, my lord, problem is your lordship has not segregated the vacancies. That's why the berth is not available. other courts where no candidate birth is available, but so far as this candidate birth is not available, it can be converted. If you also direct the state government to convert it, it easily can be converted.
The recommendation on that vacancy that this has to be treated as this, since this is the court order.
I can, but I cannot.
You have to bring the compliance before us.
Certainly,
You will.
I have already done. I have given the figure.
Mr. Basu cannot take a fee at this stage, even if you had been a new chairman.
No, the post is nothing.
Mr. Basu,
He is the chairman.
what is my brother submitted? At the time of declaration of vacancy, if there had been no such vacancy, question of inclusion wouldn't have arisen. Then you ought to have entered into a dialogue with the government.
I cannot make myself clear, but can you allow me to repeat?
Yes,
Can you allow me to repeat?
14,300, you were not there before us when.
No. Personally, I was not there. I was not there.
So this point, because the specific argument before us that the reservation has not been followed at the appropriate stage, we negated down that contention. It was also argued as regards OBC reservation, that was negated by us. And when we came to a point, 5 affidavits were filed by the commission.
That your lordship has recorded that.
And
I've read that.
the affidavits, this new point which you are urging.
This
before
is
us,
not new point. That cannot cropped up unless the counseling starts.
that was your that, Mr. Basu, what you are saying? I am the person. I am saying there are 10 vacancies. I will call 1:10. I will call 100 candidates for the 10 post.
I have called like this. But so
now-
far as
Now the distribution of vacancy, I don't understand what is the distribution of vacancy. You are saying now in course of counseling, I have found that I am not having any vacancy pertaining to that.
that particular post, other vacancies are there. Kindly come to page 93.
Then how
Kindly
many,
come to page
how
93.
many candidates you have recommended?
Yes.
Male geography OBC B.
My lord.
Under in geography OBC B, have you recommended any candidate in there?
Yes.
Vacancy of 44.
Well,
How
kindly
many
once,
vacancies
kindly
are-
one come to page 93
Yes.
or 93. Well, kindly come to
Yes.
subject geography,
Then medium,
then medium Bengali,
then that OBCB,
then my lord kindly see OBCB.
then male and female combined,
OBCB.
then male and female.
Right side, my lord kindly see. OBCB. No. On the nomenclature portion. Subject geography, medium Bengali,
Center বলছে,
Uh,
ওপর top।
category OBCB,
হ্যাঁ,
vacancy gender male,
হ্যাঁ।
female, vacancy 44.
Yes. Now 44.
And now his chance is in that category 132.
Waiting list.
Can you see the bottom? 132. This is the chart I have given. That cannot be anticipated on the date the counseling started.
Oh,
44 vacancies are there.
130.
132 to the combined list one.
Right. So far as this subject, subject 132, this is admitted. 132 in this.
Okay,
subject.
forget how many candidates belong to male OBC B
Total,
geography Bengali medium
yes, total
is-
44 seat vacant. We have recommended
is
50.
now waiting for appointment. And how many
I'm
vacancies
saying
available to you?
44 is the vacancy, 36 recommended,
36.
6 recommended.
So this 44,
Eight.
44, how many male and how many female?
That. Can
Don't-
give
don't-
to lordship one. But because out of 44, 36 vacancy fulfilled, fill up.
So there
8
is-
left.
এবার as per merit,
But if he comes within this zone of merit, 132 maybe come under 8, he will appointed. If it is come under 9 on the merit list, then we have a difficulty that there is no birth. Am I clear to myself? This is an execution proceedings, I know. There is no hide and seek to the court.
that
Yes.
reason- For that reason, you will not call him for counsel.
I will call because gradually I am calling. It starts, my lord,
So
14,000 and odd is the counseling. So we are gradually doing it. Immediately he will be called.
you have called up to 9. You have you were be you.
It is left out.
12,408.
1482 is left.
So 14.
482 will call.
So within 1482, how many candidates are belonging to this group?
At that when I will call him,
Why chart is with Vasu? This one is remaining to be called.
no, no,
But there are more than 8% in that category.
my lord, kindly take it from me. If he is coming within under 8, he will be appointed. But if he is come on the merit list 9,
Why now it coming?
this is time constant, nothing else. This is but
Compliance of the order
within
within,
compliance. I have
within the
continued-
time. Compliance of the order in letter and spirit
saying-
within the time.
Submitting, my lord, this is a delayed compliance. I am not saying that I am.
So you have not
I'm
made
saying-
any application.
But this is not willful. I am taking this huge number. I am doing it. We are doing it. And now only 1482 is
Tell
left
us
out.
when you are calling him from council.
কবে ডাকবেন?
Tell us the date
1482?
when you go for council.
কবে ডাকতে পারবেন? Tentative. Only problem is there is hue and cry in the, there is a gherao, hue and cry is going on there. That is the problem. Otherwise, my instruction is within 10-15 days, we will call him and 5 rounds হয়ে গেছে।
But can I make one submission, Madam?
Come back to me.
Within 10-15 days, we can call. But if subject to my lord, this problem in the,
Madam, can I make one submission to this?
Yes.
Madam, kindly come to paragraph 42 of your lordship's judgment. That's your lordships have given a time, fixed time. Now they cannot say by installment I will call. And according to his convenience, he will call.
not possible.
No, not possible or possible. Please, Mr. Basu, I have not passed any comments. Now, my lord, it is not his option's choice to call today or not call to tomorrow. Now, therefore, my lord, this is
We are wanting to solve the problem.
yes,
He
yes,
must be appointed.
yes.
That-
I want that's all exactly.
It is bread and butter.
Certainly.
That
Yes,
is-
yes,
That is the concern of yours. That is
my lord. I have nothing to do anything more. But I am saying this. If he says,
we understand your problem.
my
We
lord,
the person's sufferings which is suffering. So
yes,
you allow us to proceed in the
okay, but I will not come. All right, I leave it to your lords.
after that it is not complied, we are in contempt. We
My
are
lord.
consequent.
There is no intention of not complying, Your Honor. We are proceeding. Physically not possible. That's why let it
Mr.
be.
Basu, after so much water has flown through the Ganges, if your chairman now comes and says that, my lord, today I have become wiser, today I find there were no such vacancy, I should have told the ex-advocate general that, please, sir, don't make this submission. After so much of continuous litigation, dealing with 15,000 persons, and you are being at a stage, what affirmation come, you come and say, I am helpless, sir, what I am to do? Then what is you are an expert for? Why did you need to advise your client? Your advocate is sitting on your left hand side.
We are, my lord, we are.
Are being too hard. What has been stated by
No,
that?
not
then,
at all.
Then Mr. Basu,
Don't.
Mr. Basu,
Not on that. I want these orders should be implemented. But
as a senior member of the bar, it was incumbent upon you that when you engage such senior counsel in such a litigation, such a sensitive litigation, you should have thought of this at that time. That what I am saying, and it is not an oral submission, Mr.
No, affidavit is there.
We are not tentative. When Mr. Basu, when you are submitting on the basis of an instruction of a client, we also know that Mr. Basu may also falter because heat of the moment a decision is
But
taken.
in writing, it is not. Yes.
We know we had been there, Mr.
Certainly.
Basu, because
Certainly.
you being a senior counsel, we had worked as your juniors also. You used to tell us that, will you say this thing to the court?
But I am not.
But
justice-
court, when we used to appear,
don't-
we used to ensure that let us put this on record so that I am not in problem.
I am here before my lord as an officer of the court to execute the order. But I want your lordships. should not be there.
Not
I
that.
am assisting your lordship's advice or cooperation to implement the order.
Actually, contempt already committed.
Delayed compliance, yes.
Eh?
Delayed compliance. Delayed compliance.
Compliance, contempt already committed. If court asks you, do it within 1 week. If 1 week, as and when
I
1
know,
week
I
will
know.
be
My lord,
will over,
My lord, the
contempt committed.
226 proceeding contempt is also execution proceeding. So my lord, his lordship order has to be executed in 2 minutes, and only thing I already conversed before, my lord. This 14,000 or 12,000 and odd, 14,052 counseling, it takes time. Physically, logistic problem is there. We have done that. Only 1482 left out. Fifth round of the counseling completed.
What is his position within 1482? What is his
His
position?
position is I found to your lordship 132.
No, no,
In
1480.
that category, OBC category.
In that category, how many, this 1482 counseling will be done, you are saying within 10 days?
Yes.
So maybe within 2 days you are calling the first group. This has to be in groups, na? You will not call immediate.
Yes, it is on groups. So that
So what is his position within 1482?
today
Within
cannot be assessed.
1482 persons, what is his position?
Today we cannot assess unless he is called and assessed. Subject wise.
So you have to say,
142 is
you
all
are now
subjects.
going to frustrate the period specified by the court.
Period, my lord. I have already said, my lord,
Yes.
already submitted before a lordship. Kindly condone that part.
Court fixed a timeline. Now
Absolutely.
you are trying to
I am-
frustrate that timeline.
My lord, it is logistic problem is there, my lord. We cannot do it physically. I have done most what I am submitting, my lord, today.
Mr. Basu,
My lord,
we
no-
are keeping it on 16th.
Give me a minute.
No, listen to us. We are keeping it on 16th. Ask your chairman. In the meantime, his counsel.
Counseling, yes.
Counseling he will complete and he will file a report to that effect before us. About your vacancy.
Counseling part can be done, but allotment.
Yes,
If he is in 9th position,
yes.
read Vartas there on that subject.
Think
that
over, sit at home and think over.
if
You are
he is in
facing
9th position,
contempt of the division bench.
Yes.
Think over.
I'm
Ask your chairman to think over whether he wants to go to anywhere else or let him talk with the government. We are not standing in the way.
my lord knows, my lord, in every school.
No, Mr. Basu, you are trying,
minutes time.
there is being a shortcutting process. It is incumbent upon the chairman, if this is the problem, not to take the advice of the advocate, to go and sit with your education minister or whoever you want, that how I will solve this problem. Kindly save me, I am in contempt.
My lord knows.
We have explained.
No,
Now,
kindly give
Mr.
me
Basu,
minutes time.
whatever you want to
Kindly
do.
give me minutes time. I know my lord is not so annoyed with me. But
No,
because
it is
we
not
are
a question. We are irritated.
the order. I am here not to ask
We are
to
irritated.
execution. What I am submitting, my
A
lord, you are
chairman
asking
of a commission, if he now today after so
My
much,
lord,
huh?
he is doing his level best.
No, this situation he has not been able to appreciate.
Yes.
This is unbelievable
That
at
is
this stage.
Uh,
After 5 affidavits, it is unbelievable, simply unbelievable.
my lord knows very well. Every school has an individual roster. My lord knows that. Point roster in every school. Every school has a 100-point roster system.
Now we cannot reopen the issue. Mr. Basu, you know very well better than us.
If there is, my lord, statutory problem, I have no power. My lord not consider that. It is so far as my power is circumscribed by a statute. I cannot alter the roster.
No, we are at a loss to understand.
Yes.
When you have not completed the counseling also, you are apprehending tomorrow I might face that I would not be able to place him within 8. You also don't know whether there
That,
will
I
be
will
8.
complete. That, my lord, I can assure, my lord.
So you have not assured, see, you are playing safe.
No.
You are playing safe.
1482, I will complete and
You-
report to your lordship.
So you come, otherwise we are not, he has to be present before us on the returnable date and tell us what is the, if he is counseling, whatever explanation is given by you, if vacancy whether there or not, we do not understand. It is his child, he has to solve the problem. and come before us with a
Is-
report
is-
what
is
he
it
has
your,
done.
is it your lordship, my lord, if there is any statutory, my lord, prohibition, how can I overcome this? Well, asking the question to myself.
You will overcome by
Yes, yes,
negotiating.
yes.
You will
That I
overcome
will
by
do, but-
negotiating. It is only a question. We say it is not a serious problem.
No, no, no.
It
So
is
far,
only a
state
problem.
government-
There are remaining 500 vacancies. Any
How
100
vacancies are there?
so in any one vacancy, this can be done.
It can be converted. I say it can be converted, but
But you
conversion I
cannot,
cannot do.
no, it can be converted. You have to see that it is converted
will
if that
do
is
it.
the problem.
If your lordships can pass an
We are-
observation,
No. We are not.
do.
Ashok, pursuant to the earlier order of this court, the chairman of the, what is the name of the chairman?
Siddharth.
Mr. Raut. No, secretary. Oh.
I have not
Your
asked.
problems are not to, it is, we are not the chairman. He ought to have been conscious. And we will not leave him. If our order is not.
But I will leave. If I find there is a contempt, I will leave the matter.
You are being very staunch, Mr. Goyal. You want that your argument should be recorded so that on the basis of that you
Can
can
pursue the
haul up-
state government.
you will make the situation complex.
No.
You will haul up the state government.
This is one.
Do it without our
One-
direction.
My lord,
Do it
your
without
lordship
our
knows, my lord. My lordship was this side and my lord appeared for the government also. My lord
Talk
knows.
with your minister, you talk with your.
Your
whoever
lordship
you
knows
want.
the situation.
No.
This
This
one
is not
submission
an
of
issue
mine-
At all. This is not an issue at all.
That I am saying. To pursue the state government, this my submission may be recorded. That's all.
Anyway, you are free. Yes, Mr. Bandyopadhyay, you want to say anything?
Has taken all cares of my for implementation of the order. I have nothing to say. But if he says that his submissions should be recorded, then my lord, your lordships have to go for an adjudication whether.
Mr. Bandyopadhyay, what do you say about this that suppose eventually we are not with him. In this eventuality to solve the problem, suppose
Hmm.
you directed that you the enlisted persons would be called for counseling. As my brother has rightly pointed out, if there are 3 vacancies, the candidate we will choose which vacancy he will go.
Madam, may I submit one thing? Let
Now-
them do that part. My lord, they have heard your lordship's observation. Kindly do not record that because that will dilute your lordship's spirit of the order. What I am submitting. my lord.
Yes,
Because time bound is also, if your lordship, the moment your lordship pass that order or record that, therefore your lordship will dilute that. Let them come. Your lordship is giving them time up to 16th or 17th.
We are just thinking, suppose we are aware about the order we have passed. Now today in the